Hey guys, today in history we were going to do the Axis powers, but we kind of got thrown off schedule a little bit, and I didn't feel that we would have time to cover it really well in class, because of all the chatter and all that we get, and everybody wanting to tell me share their knowledge with me, shall we say. So instead, I just drug out some things since tomorrow is Living History Day. I've got some old newspaper clippings and all, and we pulled those out and we looked at those for just a few minutes. I didn't let them touch them because they're really old, but I thought I would share it with you too. This is one of the ration books from World War II. This is what it looks like. Belonged to a fellow, I got his address here somewhere. Let's see, his name was David P. Looks like Linda Mode. Okay, and he lived in Pennsylvania, and it's got his street address, 604 St. Chester Pike. Be interested to see if that address still exists and who lives there now. But anyway, these were ration cards that these people in World War II would get, and they had to actually send out, and they got little stamps like this that they could use to buy various things. You could buy them, use it for food, because food was rationed, milk, butter, cheese, things like that. Rubber tires for your car. It was hard to come by because of the war effort. But they had to use ration cards for fuel, all of that stuff, because there was only so much to go around, and they wanted to make sure people wasn't basically hoarding it, buying a whole bunch of it, and having it stored while other people were doing it out. Okay, it made sense. So that was the ration book. Then we got some old newspapers. This one is from September the 2nd, 1945. You can see, I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's Truman to proclaim VJ Day as Japs signed surrender. Now, can you imagine today using that term? Of course, that would be not acceptable, but here, perfectly. Got another one here. The war is over. This is from August 14th, 1945. Japanese surrender, or Japan surrenders, okay? So, and that's a picture of MacArthur. I would open this up. You probably have a hard time seeing it, but if I flip it over, you see the bottom half, but my newspapers are so old that they're actually dry rotting, even though I've had them in protected covers and packed in cedar and everything else. They're still falling apart. This one is Tuesday, May the 8th, 1945. VE Day is proclaimed. Truman announces Sunday will be a day of prayer, okay? And this one is from Monday morning, August 20th, 1945. Historic surrender. Parlays opens, okay? But this is where the Japanese surrendered again. This one was from Monday, May the 7th, 1945. War in Europe is over with full surrender, okay? So you kind of get an idea there. Let's see. And this is when MacArthur actually lands in Japan. This is on Thursday, August 30th, 1945. MacArthur lands in Japan. Why troops cheer, okay? So that's when he is there to accept the surrender. And somewhere, this is not an original, obviously, but this is the instrument of surrender, okay? And you can see the Japanese signed it, and then you had people from various countries signing it, okay? And the first line is just simply, we, acting by command of and behalf of the Emperor of Japan, the Japanese government, and the Japanese Emperor, General Headquarters hereby accepts the provisions set forth in this declaration issued by the heads of the government of the United States, China, and Great Britain on 26 July 1945. Okay? So that is where they surrendered. And then I had some mounts. I'll be right back. And then we had some of the old posters. Again, these are duplicates. But let me see if I can find you something. Chocolate is a fighting food, and it shows the soldier eating a candy bar because they used to ask people to send that. Let's see. Let me find something. Let's see. Here's you. This is an advertisement. Christmas together. Have a Coke. Welcome a fighting man home from the war. Okay, you see that? That's pretty cool. Rationing safeguards your share. That's what we were talking about. They didn't, make sure people wasn't hoarding a bunch when other people couldn't get anything. This is Rosie the Riveter. We can do it. Okay, that's where women stepped up and actually worked in factories and things like that. I love this one. When you ride alone, okay, it's talking about carpooling to save fuel. When you ride alone, you ride with Hitler. And you think that was, how was that one? Let's see. And this is another one. Hi ho, it's off to work we go, but it's talking about share, ride with someone on the way to work, save fuel. Use Mickey Mouse in some of it, okay? Appreciate America. Come on, gang, all out for Uncle Sam, signed Mickey Mouse, okay? War gardens, okay? They called them victory gardens, okay? They would plant food, of course, okay? So anyhow, that kind of gives you an idea of what we talked about a little bit in class today. I showed them that. Nothing earth-shattering, of course, but pretty cool stuff for the era, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this little short video, and tomorrow is Living History Day. We're going to have all kinds of stuff in for a museum. And I will do my best to film some of that stuff for you so you can see what all was brought in. And then we'll get back to, I guess Monday, we'll get back to class. Monday, you'll watch the video on the War Museum, and you'll start getting some questions and reading starting Tuesday. Okay? All right, y'all take care. Bye.